Good evening, everybody. How you doing? I hope you all are doing well tonight. It is Sunday. I have had a glorious couple of days. So right, a little bit of context. I was pretty busy the last few days. But in reality, it has ended up being a ridiculously busy day. Another day in the cubicle. It was riveting. And by riveting, I mean it was really busy. There was a lot of stuff going on all day. Last few days have been consumed with this stack. Alright. Hey, everybody. See this? See this? Oh, yeah. See, there's that stack of paper, and then this stack of paper. And while that's true, yesterday was really busy. It was the culmination of everything. I needed to hand back all of the grading to my students, and that was fine. I got that stuff done and handed out, which meant that as soon as class ended, I was actually free. I was very, very excited. And for the first time in like 4 days, I get to go make some words. I'm really so excited. And I also had made a decision at that point. I decided that the most important thing I needed to do Saturday was rest and recuperate. I wanted to start doing some writing again, but honestly, I did not worry about a video at all yesterday. That's why you didn't hear from me. Today is another day. I've gotten some rest. I did some more writing, and it's been a pretty successful few days from a creative standpoint. And I want to break down a little bit about exactly what I did and why. First, though, the numbers. Of course, as always, to contextualize with those numbers, let's take a look at the magical word count of awesome. Ready? 1, 2, 3, bam! So on Saturday the 17th, I wrote 1,072 words that day, and that was basically all that I did. It was about 45 minutes of writing. And then on Sunday the 18th, that is today, this evening, I wrote about 1.5 hours in the evening, and I wrote 2,572 words. This puts me at a grand total of 24,435 words. It does put me behind by about 5,500 words or so, give or take a little bit. As you can see, this was a rough week for the word count, and because we had basically those flat spots where it just tapered off for a while, and that's okay. I knew that that was going to be the case. It was a rough week, and I knew it would be a rough week. But as you can see, I started trying to catch up, and I did indeed start making up some of the ground, especially today, where I started trying to close the gap. Something that I really want to stress that I did, rather intentionally Saturday, was that once I was out from under all those deadlines and I had some time to write, one of the things I've been stressing is that you need to keep calm and avoid a lot of negative self-talk, because that creates those negative associations. So when Saturday came around, I wasn't going, oh my god, I need to catch up, I'm 5,000 words behind or 6,000 words behind. I didn't focus on any of that. The only goal I had for Saturday was to write at all. Just get any words down on the paper and I would be satisfied with that. That would be enough for me to just sort of ease back into the story. And that small win was very helpful. It got my toes back into the story. It got my writer mind recentered as to where I was at. And with a night of thinking about it, I started getting some more ideas about how to flesh out those particular scenes that I was working on. I was coming back with all these positive associations because I wasn't focusing on going, oh my gosh, I have this mountain of words that I need to work on catching up on. For Sunday, of course, I did strive to push myself a little bit further. My goal was 2,500 words, at least, to try and start closing some of the gap. The minimum number of words per day is about 1,660-ish to try and maintain your pace. Since I'm behind, I needed to be going faster than that, so 2,500 words would start closing that gap. I would be going faster than I need to, and I would be able to start making up the ground. And that's what I did, and it was largely successful. So for that, I'm very, very happy. I guess that's something I want to emphasize. I'm not worried that my total word count is less than 25,000 words, when in theory it should be over 30,000 words. I'm behind, and I'm okay that I'm behind. But instead, I'm pleased that I was able to meet my goal of 2,500 words, which was higher than what I needed to try and catch up. So I am going to be closing that gap over the next few days. And also, I'm really pleased that I didn't push myself to try and just go crazy Saturday to work on trying to catch up. No. Mostly, I needed naps. I needed to stare at my computer screen and play video games. I needed to sit there and do nothing for hours to just try and rest. The takeaway that I want you to have is that you should be taking care of yourself. Rest matters. Rest is important. Taking some time to recharge your batteries can be incredibly useful, and oftentimes you'll find a little bit of rest will help you approach the subject with so much more efficacy than if you just try to sit at the keyboard and ground it out for 5 hours, because that's not always a recipe for success. Sometimes you need to take a break. Alright, that's all I have tonight. I hope you all are well. I'm excited. I hope to see more of you all in the coming weeks. So take care of yourselves. Have a nice evening.